While physical media may never die, take vinyl for example, it's had a resurgence. But when it comes to shows and movies, everything that's getting released is ending up on varying streaming services. So while this gives us convenience, no doubt, we are giving up a little bit of freedom when it comes to watching whatever we want, when we want. The rush home, the anticipation. Settling in to watch the movie you spent so much time hunting for. Knowing you can watch this flick as many times as you want, when you want, with no interruptions. It's an experience turned nostalgia thanks to the digital age. An art almost lost.
This is the beginning of the end of an era. Welcome to the movie bunker, that's what we call it. So my favorite movie of all time is Halloween. We got movies up here like Barbie, Batman the Animated Series, Dawn of the Dead, the complete Puppet Master collection, The Shining, Walking Dead, Harry Potter.
Chris Means grew up with an infatuation for films.
Those movies that are behind me there are mine forever. The games that I have are mine forever. So no matter what happens, whether I have internet connection or what, those are mine and I can watch and enjoy.
He's found more than 20,000 followers on TikTok.
Supernatural, that's a great one. Sam and Dean have never looked so good. Supernatural here on Blu-ray.
Who share his same passion.
I enjoy having access to deleted scenes and interviews on physical media. I made content that I wish that somebody else was doing. You walking into a video store, hey man, do you have Critters? And I'm like, yeah, there you go.
But despite an interested audience, roles have been recast. Netflix mailed its last DVD in September. Their DVD business has dwindled from $1 billion in revenue in 2012 to $146 million in 2022. Ingram Entertainment, once the largest distributor of DVDs, announced their exit from the disc business. While some say this is the death of physical media, there are people like Chris who would like to hit rewind.
One day it'll rise back like the phoenix.
It very well could. Take vinyl, for example. The Recording Industry Association reported their highest levels of physical media sales in 10 years. In Knoxville, Grindhouse video sales are doubling every year.
I sold 45,000 units in 2 weeks. It almost was so big of a sale that it almost shut me down.
This store specializes in all physical media geared toward horror and cult films. He sells hundreds of thousands of dollars in VHS tapes every month, but it isn't enough of a profit to keep a place like Best Buy from hitting eject. So that leads most of us relying on streaming services.
There is no streaming service that allows you to watch whatever you want.
There's a convenience here, but there's a convenience that's going to come at a price.
The price is that licensing agreements for movies expire on streaming services. Sometimes even things you have paid for and downloaded can't be accessed when this happens, pushing you to pay for more subscriptions. In addition, the quality of the movie is compressed. Blu-rays and 4K actually outperform those versions in every way. Even the multi-billion-dollar gaming industry has changed a player's choice. If you buy a game and you didn't like it, you could return it or sell it. Now with a digital copy, that's near impossible.
That is not an accident. That's by design from the companies to maximize their profits. I think that there may be opportunities in the extended future that will pull us back from the monopolistic distribution that we're kind of moving towards right now.
A DVD once took center stage, now merely has a cameo. Are the credits set to roll?
I don't think that physical media will ever completely die. I think that right now, as dire as things seem, that physical media is in a great place.
A most recent example of some of this freedom being taken away is that Sony announced they're getting rid of their Discovery content. So shows you love, like Mythbusters or Deadliest Catch, even if you paid for them and downloaded them, you won't be able to watch them. They're getting rid of 1,000 shows in total off the PlayStation user libraries. Reporting, I'm Cassie Arsenault. Local 12 has more consumer stories just like this. Don't forget to click the links and press subscribe.